Hi, my name is Andrela Abraham, and I'm a senior public relations major and receiving a minor in nonprofit studies. For the 405 Sociology Agency Visit assignment, I chose to visit the YMCA in Flowood, Mississippi. When I went to the YMCA, I toured the site and I conducted an interview with Donna Townsend, who is the membership director at the YMCA in Flowood. And I learned a lot of information by talking to her and asking her questions. So, right now, I'm going to present the information that I learned from Miss Donna. The first thing that me and Miss Donna talked about was the history of the YMCA, and I learned that the YMCA first was organized back in 1844 in London by a guy named George Williams, who was concerned about the temptations facing the young men in the heart of the Industrial Revolution. So, with him being concerned about it as an effort to improve the mindset of these young men, he started the YMCA, and the YMCA movement was very successful and has expanded into the organization that we know the YMCA as today. In 1860, the YMCA was first organized in Jackson to promote religious principles and the advancement of the cause of Christ among the young men of our city. It was composed of members from the Methodist, Presbyterian, and the Baptist churches, but that organization was interrupted because the Civil War broke out. So later in 1905, the present YMCA was organized in the First Baptist Church, and it was a group of 40 men, and they were very successful. So in 1906, they received a charter of incorporation of the YMCA of Jackson, Mississippi. Miss Donna also told me that the mission of the YMCA is building the community through healthy spirit, mind, and body using Christian principles. And the organization was designed specifically to serve the community. Ms. Donna also discussed with me that the YMCA is one of the first places that the sport of basketball started. And so ever since then, basketball has been an important sport here in the United States. Ms. Donna and I also talked about the different programs that the YMCA offers, and it offers programs, family programs, financial programs, emotional programs, family challenges, of course, fitness and sports. The YMCA offers activities associated with aquatics, adult sports, certifications, child care, family support services, facility rentals, group exercises, kid fitness, weight training, and youth sports. Just to break down the different programs. As for aquatics, that is anything from swim teams, pool parties, swimming lessons, sun kissed swim team, and the water aerobics. The adult sports is the adult sports that's played there is like tennis, indoor soccer, and softball. The certifications that you can get is CPR, any group exercise certification, lifeguard certification, and Red Cross babysitter training. The different child care that the YMCA offers is after school care, child watch. They have holiday camps. There's preschools, there's summer day camp, summer resident camp, and summer inclusive camp. And this is really popular in this area because there are a lot of kids that participate in the different camps, especially during the summer, because a lot of the parents that are members at the YMCA get their kids involved and want them to stay active for health reasons. So the summer camps at the YMCA are very popular here in this area. The events that the YMCA sponsors is benefit golf tournaments. There's a Fit to Lead 5,000. There are different galas, and there's a Thanksgiving prayer breakfast. The family support services start anywhere from there's adolescence offender programs, families, first resource centers, responsible fatherhood and family support center, and then there's the Partners for Life. The facility rentals is just to rent. You can rent the YMCA for different parties or different activities that you're having or even meetings. Group exercises are mostly for women, but some men participate as well. There's like Pilates, yoga, and Zumba. And kid fitness is known as Kids Zone, and it's just different classes offered for for the fitness of kids. And then weight training is they have weight machines and free weights that you can go in and use. And then youth sports are basketball, baseball, flag football, soccer, both outdoor and indoor, and t-ball and tennis, and of course the swim team. Ms. Townsend also informed me that the YMCA is a not-for-profit organization, so it is funded through grants, sponsorships, and donations. We also discussed some challenges that the YMCA faces when it comes to serving the community, and I learned that because of the diversity in our society, that if the organization had not expanded into the organization that it is today and just basically focused on one aspect, that it would not be as successful as it is today, because a lot of people take part in the different programs that I mentioned earlier. So, because of the diversity that the YMCA has, is the reason for the organization to be so successful as it is today. And just in the metropolitan area, the YMCA is located here, serves Meade County, Bolivar County, Claiborne County, Copiah County, Franklin County, Hinds, Lawrence, Lee, Lincoln, Madison, Prentiss, Rankin, and Tippah counties. So the YMCA is really big here in the metro area. And well, not just here, but all over. Ms. Townsend also broke down the organization structure specifically at the Flowood Center. There are different positions there. They have the full-time positions, which is the program director, the vice president of operations, the chief operating officer, membership director, aquatics director, associate executive director, and property manager. And as I said, these are the full-time jobs, and they're there almost every day. And I had the pleasure of meeting some of them when I went to visit and tour the site. The part-time jobs consist of the lifeguards, the front desk operators, the program directors, and many, many more. And when I say the program directors, there are different people that come in that do, such as coach the sports, that do the fitness classes, does the group exercises. There are different people that do the child care, and those people come in either in the morning only or in the afternoon only. Then, excuse me. And so then we also, me and Ms. Townsend and I discussed that there are about 40 paid staffs, and as far as the volunteer count, you can't put, she told me that she couldn't put an exact number on how many volunteers that come to the YMCA because there are so many in and out, especially during breaks like spring break or Christmas break or Thanksgiving break, and then of course the summer break. And so the around the time when there's a break, the volunteer count is very high as opposed to when school's in, because a lot of kids do community service hours there or just come in just because. And so there are both regular volunteers and then there are volunteers that come in sparingly. I really enjoyed learning about the YMCA, and Miss Donna was very nice, and she had a lot of information to offer me as well, and other people in there as well. And I really learned a lot about nonprofit organizations through the class and through this class and the different activities and posts that are posted online. And so when I went into the YMCA and talked with Miss Donna, the stuff that I had learned from our book and from the posts that we have on our blackboard, it all came into part, and so I got a better understanding. And yeah, I really learned more about nonprofit just by going to this agency visit. So that's the end of my presentation. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.